死に絶えよ。手柄わしいな。厄災は海より来た。おいるがよい。これは貴様ら繁栄の答え。地に富を築き上げた欲望の末路である。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. I just had a hankering to do some interludes. Like I just woke up, had a coffee, and was like, dang, I sure could go for some Fate Grand Order interludes, so let's continue to journey through as many interludes as we can. And hey, new master missions, look at that. What timing. Friend point summons, defeating enemies, completing quests. Easy peasy. Let's do this. The Christmas campaign is coming up too, so I'll be doing that. Though apparently there's like no grinding, so as such it's like I won't have to worry about that. Yeah, we're not dealing with you guys. We're just gonna grab some friend point summons here, which I've done a number of. I used up about half my points. I have also been told that there is in fact going to be later servants that are summonable through the friend point summon exclusively, and as such I want to make sure I have some for that there to get them as maxed out as possible. So I got a good number of servant coins. If I go to my servant coin list, if I go to, yeah, so I got 775. That's a good amount. Apparently you need 2,000 to make a grail when that comes later. So I might just, when Nobukatsu comes back, get even more. But for now, let's continue to clear through some of these here. We're back in London, isn't it? Can't say that normally, it's impossible. And let's start with... What's Geronimo doing in London? Let's start off with Mephitophiles here. Because, I just get him out of the way. It's not that I dislike him. I just think he's not the most interesting compared to most of the, you know, servants. I feel like there's a lot of potential with him, and they just don't do much. I don't know.
Now then, I have a hypothesis for you, my master. I know this is sudden, but this world is ruled by an oppressor. Yes, a bad person, a very bad person. And so I've taken it upon myself to fix this by blowing things up. And I want your help, you see? Stalk the streets of London at night with me and we'll set bombs.
Lamp oil? Rope?
Huge, amazing explosions, dreadnought-class disaster. Come, let us travel to London. Oh, Mash, would you like to come with us? You're more than welcome. If you can, if you've nothing better to do, if you want to spoil the fun.
I'll go with you no matter what, Master. Being alone with him seems like suicide. I can't say that word on YouTube! Actually, it's fine, usually. Usually it's fine. If I say it's part of a video game, it's fine. It's when it's not part of a video game that it becomes a problem. Pretty much every YouTube problem with saying certain words, you just say, yeah, I'm just playing unedited, like, just game footage, and they're like, okay.
Yes, of course, you must be ready for anything. And off we go, everyone.
He dragged us off so quickly that I didn't have time to object. I guess we've got no choice. I can't contact the doctor, so we'll just have to follow him.
Woo! Here we go, here we go, here we go. We start with golems, it seems. This must be a test of our abilities. Come, Master. Let us tear them apart.
Sounds good. I actually did read the story of Faustus and Mephitophiles. It was a good story. It was very interesting. University, what we had to read in university was a very mixed bag. It was either stuff that was legitimately super interesting or the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life. I mean, on the one hand, like, we had classes where it was like, okay, we gotta read The Walking Dead Volume 1. That was cool. We had class where it was, we had to read 50 Shades of Grey. That wasn't very good. That story is awful to read, actually. But we were talking about how its mass production is, like, is part of why people like it. Like, the fact it is just drivel, right? Like, it is comfortable in it being nothing. What else did we have to... Oh, but, like... So, we read Beowulf. Very cool. We read, what else was there? We read this one story that was literally just, like, about a Victorian-era man living his life. And it was just so boring. It was about, like, oh, we have to go to Bath. You know, me and me auntie going to Bath to experience the bath houses. And it's about them riding on the countryside and going to Bath. And it's like, oh my god, it was so boring. That one sucked. I can firmly say that might be the worst one I've read. I was gonna say, just as an experiment, see if that would actually give me nothing, and it did. Very cool. Let's get some stars. Let's give that to you. Some of that. Some of that. Alright, let's just go 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that first hit gives you for a big damage. No crit. That's gonna win though. Yeah. University was interesting. I actually have to consider the fact that I'm done it quite often. Like, the memories don't fade of being in class. And yet it wasn't bad. Like, I never had a bad school experience. Ever. For me, it was always like, whatever. I'm just doing what I have to do. Like, I'm just living my life. Sure. Let's do this. Where's my saber? Where are you not out? You're, like, super important. Yeah. The double saber. Why would I not have that? Let's go. Oh, it's just like, you know, people talk about, oh, you know, high school was terrible. It's like, nah, my high school was fun. I don't know.
Too easy, too easy. Weaker than the weakest of insects.
Golems. Our opponent is a mage. Is that right, Mephitophiles?
Indeed. Well, basically.
Basically?
Now, don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's fight. Now we have to set up the bombs. Beep, beep, beep. Begin the countdown. And look, more enemies. Oh, how boring, just so boring. Ye who possesses no command spells, no arrogance, no pride, and no greed, my past master. As your servant, I shall finish you off without any hesitation.
Are we actually going to be fighting Faustus? Or Faustus? We'll have to see. Apparently Dream is having his face reveal right now, so my sister is messaging the whole channel to tell everyone. Oh boy. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, because you'll get some stuff. I can't believe that when Arc comes out, we'll be able to put, like, the 3 sort of characters together, right? The first 3 Goyles. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be exciting. Like, 100% must summon. There's no way I'm getting out of that. Period. It's as simple as that. You know, because people were like, oh man, you know, what are you gonna do for Castoria? And I mean, I got Castoria, no problem. But, same thing, it's like, there's a couple coming up that are gonna be ones that I have to summon. And if I have to use money, so be it. And here's the good news. I'm in a good financial situation with my new job. I get so much cash money. And there's a reason, like, multiple coworkers of mine are gacha players because literally they all have so much money from living here and the cost of living being so small. And it's like, yeah, throw some money into gacha, no one cares. Go ahead, right? So absolutely, I'm gonna be like, if I need to, I'm fine, right? So let's do this. Because let's see, coming up, Muramasa, absolutely, 100%, love my dude. Then we got, well, almost all the pseudo-servants, because we got multiple of them coming up, right? We got the Valentine's ones, we got, we got Punch Mom, we got all those different ones, like those, yeah, ones I have to get. Arc is 150%, like, for multiple reasons. So, yeah. Okay. More of that. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, we'll just stick with you. I mean, the double saber. I mean, we could, if I really want, I could do a triple saber, but I won't. That's fine. Shaky needs some time out too.
And now time for our next bomb. Let's go, Master.
Master, something seems strange. Yeah, I don't remember London having a desert. No, sorry. Either way, it's clear that the enemy is trying to kill us. For now, let's cooperate with Mephitophiles.
The next bomb goes here. And look, the enemy arrives. Just what you'd expect, right? Another homunculus? That alchemist never changes, does he? Master, let us kill them for justice. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Alchemist? Yeah. Wait, is this not Faustus? Are we just dealing with Paracelsus? Okay. Let us win. Do the fight. I should mention another thing. So, again, I'm living here. Clothing is cheap. And there's a lot of Fate stuff here. You can get both the official Fate stuff, and it's a little cheaper than what you'd get back home, but, you know, it's still roughly expensive. But there's a lot of, I don't want to use the word knockoff, because, I mean, it's no different than in Japan, where you get, like there they call them dojin goods. Here, like, people call them, like, what do they call them? They call them, they have a name, and it's like, domestic quality is what they call them. The domestic quality versions. And so it's like, yeah, you could spend hundreds on a crazy Fate statue, or you could spend, like, just $40. And from the looks of them, they look close enough that if you're someone who's just like, I don't like, there's a few things where I'm like, I know I want to get the official one because it's important, right? It means something to me. But if I just want something cheap, like I saw, there's a Shootin' Doji lamp, which is like her sitting in a windowsill, and like the windowsill there is like a big round window, and it looks like she's sitting, like, you know, the sun would go in through the window, and that's the lamp. Like, that's cool. I wouldn't buy it if it was $100, but $40, hey, well, there's something, right? But one thing I've noticed, they really like Jean Alter here. When you look at the goods that you can get here, the goods are either Saber, Gil, Archer, or Jean Alter. That's it. Those are your choices. It really, sometimes Nero, and sometimes Proto Arthur. Who else have I seen? Oh, no, there was a few Astolfo, a few Sieg and regular Jean, but like you look for anything with Fate, and Jean Alter's always there. They really like Jean Alter here, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's kind of seen as like one of the faces of Grand Order, so because of that, they kind of just put her in with, you know, they look up Grand Order, and then there we go. right? It's just interesting. I'm gonna be getting pretty much as much stuff as I can while I'm here. I got myself a total knockoff, like retraced art, but Artoria sweater, and so I've been enjoying that. That is quite comfy. Where's my one with all the casters? I think it's my first one here, right? Yeah. What else have I got? A couple of things so far. I'm just gonna keep buying it.
2 more bomb sites left to go. This right arm here is incredibly important to him, isn't it? Now then, shall I finish him off, setting the bomb? And now here comes the enemy.
Wow, this story is so deep and interesting. It's great. Even stuff like just headphones, getting them branded with Fate stuff on them, easy enough to get. I appreciate that. I do. Okay, so we'll do that. That didn't kill. It's definitely strange using the ones that like increase your noble phantasm, because like you have to use it and then use your noble phantasm in the same card hand. Like you have to very specifically use the right setup with that. Alright, so let's just do some of that to get some more with you. I love that flamethrower move. I want like this Da Vinci in a fighting game. That would be so fun. So let's just go like with this. Like the rocket punch, that's a fighting game move. Like you look at some of these and you're like, no, that's just like just an attack. You look at others and you're like, no, that is a fighting game move. The angle and everything. We still don't know who the last character for Type Luma is going to be. So there is definitely a chance it could be another Fate character. Probably not at this point. They said it's someone no one will expect. So I would kind of hope that like that is a grab, right? I kind of hope it will be. I'm still putting my money on it's going to be Gun God. It's going to be Gun God, and we're going to get Gun God and then Archetype Earth, because we're going to get, you know, like, come on, because as far as I'm aware, those are two things that are going to be very important for future, like, you know, Fate events, maybe. I mean, we're already dealing with the Black Barrels, so I don't know, right? I mean, we got hints, but for the most part, I don't know what's coming up. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. Who knows? There's always a possibility that, you know, I'm completely wrong and things. I mean, I don't even know what Archetype Earth is yet, still. Like, that still hasn't been explained to me. I'm sure it will be at a later date. But for now, I'm just in a situation where I'm like, can't wait to learn, because if it is what it sounds like to me, that sounds awesome. Wow, it's been a while since we've used this, huh? That's one of the few attacks that just does one big chunk of damage. Almost all of them do multiple hits, but that one's just one solid one, right? I kind of prefer when it's one, because then you can just immediately see the damage, but then again, seeing a bunch of numbers pop up is the good feeling in your brain, too. Alright. Let's go. Getting Casternero was, like, real good. I use her so much. There's a couple servants that I got really early that I'm like, nah, I still like using them more than many other people. Like, they're just good. Alright, last one. Same set. we get another attack? Sure. Sure. Do we have another? Because I don't love your kit, your phantasm. Let's see here. What do we got? Someone else who is good attack. Oh, sure. I mean, we haven't used you much, so let's give you some time here to actually get some use. Mephitophiles, this is the last one, right? You can tell us now. The enemy was your former master.
Indeed, indeed. Oh yeah, there we go. Dr. George Faust. He forged me, he raised me, he feared me, and these bombs are a present for him. So he can live and die with a smile on his face. Now, time for the last battle.
So you're here, Mephitophiles.
Of course I am, Faust. Oh, what a pathetic joke you are. How comical and beautiful. You're so ugly now, I can't bear it.
Shut up, you failure of a project. It was foolish of me to grant you self-awareness. And now you've even betrayed your master.
How could I not, when you're so boring?
You bastard.
Yes, it's because you're boring. You were such an ordinary mage. You sacrificed others as if it was ordinary and yet reaped no results at all. You pretended to chase distant, unseen dreams, and yet wasted your time on your ordinary life. How boring. What a boring mage you are. So why should I be blamed for taking a boring, average mage and making him famous throughout history? Poor little Mephitophiles just doesn't understand.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Mephitophiles.
Come on and try it. Now, my entertaining master, this is the last battle. Shove that bomb up his butt.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5. I see. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I guess they're making him be... like a mage. And then I thought to myself, well, he literally summons him in the story, so yeah, he is a mage. There he is. It's the Faust. They didn't even make him be a human, huh? That's... Huh. Let's get some of that. How much do you get? Oh, cool. We can pop super with you then. Nice. And this is charisma, if I'm correct. Yep. Nice. Alright, let's... Can we kill him in one? Is that going to be a thing? Is this for everyone? Yep, for all allies. Nice. And this is not going to be good. See our drop rate? No, sure. And is this for everyone? Cool. Alright. Look at all these buffs. You're kind of donezo, kiddo. Alright, let's see if we do it in one. Those are some good numbers. Those are some nice big numbers. I don't know if it'll kill in one. Let's see how big this hits. No, we won't kill in one. Close, though. Alright, so... finish this off, Gil. Oh, I just realized. Oh, wow, are you not going to kill him? Very close, actually. I just realized, now that I got my PS5, which is nice, because I can actually, like, you know, play games again. But that means I have a Blu-ray player, which is good, because I brought all my Blu-rays, which includes all my Fate Blu-rays. So, that's good. I can continue watching the, Babylonia anime. Not with my sister, unfortunately, because, you know, we're literally the farthest apart possible, but I can do that. The only thing is I need a second monitor. Well, no, actually, no, because if it's going to my computer, then no, that one I can have no problem with. Oh, interesting, okay. Just talking to myself, don't worry. Ah, you traitor.
Oh, no, I granted your wish to never be forgotten, did I not? Without me, would Goth have ever written Faust?
Oh, so we're doing the thing where... Okay, we're doing the thing where they were a real person, and then an author wrote their life, thus making them seem fictional. Same thing with Sherlock, okay.
And without Faust, no one would ever heard of you. If you want someone to blame, blame Goth.
Damn you, my curse upon you, Mephitophiles.
You're such a fool. A curse? Curses are like power-ups for me.
No, they're not in gameplay. That's not how it works.
Now then, the bomb is set, and it's time to flip the switch. My thanks for playing along with that entertainment. Master, as long as you entertain me, I will never betray you. Probably.
Good morning, Master. What's wrong? You're soaked with sweat. Did you have a bad dream? Oh, it was a dream. What do you think happened, Fu?
Fu!
Okay. Alright. Well, that was lame. For it to just be that. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we didn't even hit bond level 5. Oh, he was a homunculus. I've read this, but I forgot about it. Oh, he is a homunculus in this one, not just a demon. Interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense with, like, the pale skin, because homunculi have that. At first glance, he's very cheerful and apparently obedient, but to him, his master is merely a toy to be enjoyed. If the master shows any opening, he will use a chance to drag his master in depths of despair. In other words, never trust him. Cool. Great. Good to have him as a partner. Now, for my boy Geronimo. A character who is so cool, but so terrible in gameplay. Oh my goodness. We need Super Geronimo. Like, for real. Like looking at all the different servants, like the ones that need upgrades, like, you need to throw just Geronimo away and try again, right? That's the only way. Okay, you were actually Mundo weak. So let's get someone else here. I mean, you're pretty good for single hit. You're not bad. You're NP5 now. Let's go... I mean, if we got multiple attackers, we'll just go with you just to get your stuff up, and then, yeah, you can help them out. Okay. And I guess we can switch you out for someone else who we want to raise the bond with. Who needs bond? You're 0, wow. Well, Geronimo, sure. Let's pop you in the back then. Okay. Again, I like Geronimo a lot for being included, his whole thing, his design, but geez, does he suck. Geronimo in London. I'm really curious about what he's going to say about London. A paved road, a faint, foul odor. No grass or earth. An ominous place covered with cold stones. I suppose even the fog that's been dirtied by science conceals magecraft. So this is the 19th century London. It is truly distasteful, but not bad either. Geronimo, which is it? I'm just saying it's not bad. By the way, Master, sorry to trouble you. I'm sorry I was so selfish in asking you to come here. I don't mind, but why? It's the home of modern magecraft, correct? I've never had a chance to cross the sea in my lifetime. Our magecraft and their magecraft split apart completely in history. On the other hand, there are many similarities as well, and let us set aside discussion of which is the original for the time being. Yeah, because I mean, like, they learn them in entirely different, like, yeah, there's no original. They're two origins. I've always wanted to take a look. Now, are there any rituals worthy of study? That's just the average Londoner. But first, spirits. We often borrow the power of spirits, but this is a low-class one. It never occurred to me that we would encounter such a spirit the instant we set foot here, though. I see London and death are quite intimate in this time. If you would kindly help us fight. Fight? There's no reason not just to ignore something so weak. Weak, fragile, fleeting. It doesn't possess the strong emotions, grudges, or regrets normally so important to ghosts. It likely died in a freak accident and something tied it to this place. And then I expect it was awoken by the demonic fog that blanketed the city. Besides, take a look at that insubstantial figure. It's practically advertising its weakness. Honestly, it's not worth involving ourselves. It may be a ghost, but it is hardly important. Ah, bump scare. Professor Geronimo? Oh, I see, I see. My apologies. I may have provoked them a bit. They've all combined themselves to attack us. They must really be angry. You're right, they're pretty angry. To say it is Blackbeard might, they're... Oh my god, MASH! This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We found the worst line in the game. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that sucks! No, you shouldn't be the one apologizing. Okay, this line... Okay, this is fine. Either way, my apologies. I'd like you to accompany in some, shall we say, ghost busting. Busting makes me feel good. Understood, Master, your command, please. That sucks. Oh, like, I just feel a pit in my stomach, and I want Mash to have said that, and then afterwards, she's, like, talking to, you know, like, Da Vinci, and Da Vinci's like, you really said that? And then she realizes how cringe it is, and then Mash, like, blushes, and it's like, why did I say that? Why did I say... Right? Like, that would be hilarious. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Like, that's rough. Oh. Oh, I hate when you do an attack and there's like just like a little bit left. Okay. Can you not? Alright, so let's just go 1, 2, actually, no, let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, get that. And then kill you. Okay. So I think we can get your super right now. Because we can go... Yep. That up. You know, we'll give that to you. Okay, and let's go with that up. Just to get even more overkill. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how much refund we get. It's only one, right? Only one of her, so it's not going to be 100%, but we should get a decent amount. Plus they're assassins, so... Let's see, how much do we get? 70, not bad. Not bad. Actually, we should be able to then just pop another, just increase yours and do it again. Yeah. There we go. We can do that if we want. Just in case it doesn't kill somehow. That's not enough, okay. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright.
天神開始彼方への巡礼を我が身は天の杯を抱えて飛ぶ邪竜なり万物誘拐赤ピローがアルグリーズ
How much did that kill them both? Yes, very good.
マスターは無事かそれならいい
Okay. Hey, you leveled up. Getting some more bond, some more information, the bond profile stuff. That's like something I always forget about. Always. Okay. Let's go here. So we got these two, huh? Well, we can go with R2 and then we'll grab, sure, with you. So you know what, let's switch out you for, you know what? Oh wait, no, that's not who I want to switch. Why am I clicking on you? I want to click on, let's... Yeah, just for the sake of switching things up, let's get a nice berserker out here to be able to hit them both pretty hard. Let's go by class. What do we want? I want some big zerkers to... Oh, we haven't used you a lot. Let's go with you, yeah. Let's do that. I see, I see. There are exponentially more spirits here than in the land where I lived. Yeah, because it's a smaller area, so there'd be more ghosts per square meter. And I wonder what else is here. Let's keep looking around. Wow, Geronimo seems like he's having a good time. Is he the sort who's taken in by new and different things? Ah, this bounded field technique is impressive. It's so intricately constructed, appropriate for a small island nation like this. It's like a fine Persian rug, such wonderful detail. I'm sure the grill told you what those are, right? The fields that we created were quite crude. However, even if one is intricately constructed... yes, unfortunately the mage who constructed this seems to have been somewhat lacking in terms of power. If this is the best they could do, my field would still have been better. What are you doing? Someone erected a field here, so I destroyed it. Now then, who or what will show up?
Who are you? This is my territory. You just destroyed the concealment raid I worked so hard on.
We are merely travelers. I see no sense in putting a bounded field in a place like this.
Who the hell are you? You're a foreigner!
Yep, that's the London experience. In addition to that, I am not human. At least not anymore. Either way, you are also a budding mage. Am I correct in pointing out that you have already abandoned being human as well?
Answer my question. Who the hell are you?
By the way, would you mind telling me why it is you put a field here? For example, was your intention to conduct a sacrificial ritual using those children standing behind you?
Oh!
Sacrifices?
Unfortunate. I didn't want to involve tourists, but I cannot let you leave alive now.
Oh, on the contrary. This will have been your ill fortune. Had it been some other mage, they might have tried to steal the fruits of your efforts, but not likely impede your progress. Or rather, if this was truly your territory, they might have avoided this area altogether. Wherever you may go, most people prefer to avoid conflict with people whom they have no connection. However, unfortunately for you, the ones who happened by were myself and my master. I'm afraid we are not good enough mages to allow such egregious behavior to go ignored. That, in turn, means you have no opportunity to explain yourself or negotiate. You must die right here.
The hell I will!
Oh, he became werewolf. He transformed! I see, I see. How fitting in a city like London. He's a werewolf. However, this is merely a superficial transformation using newer magecraft techniques. His kind is nothing compared to the phantasmals who are said to have lived since the Age of Gods. The coyote from my nation would have been a better adversary. Well, if he intends to fight, I have no choice. Let's muzzle this beast, shall we? Here, boy. Like, Geronimo is cool. Like, he is a great servant in terms of design, and it is a brilliant choice. It's great. Just a dang shame they really had no idea. They did, like, someone put it in perspective for me. In one move, Emiya has his entire kit. Think about that. In the single move of doing his one that increases all of his different, card types, in that one move, that's Geronimo's whole kit. That's wild, right? It's honestly a shame, because he could have been really cool, but they made him kind of lame. All right. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Get some meter. Hey, look at that. Nice. And we could probably finish you guys off here with this. Okay. And let's just go with that. All right. You know what? Because then if we have anything else, we can do this to you. Yeah. So yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. Yeah, looks like the last one's still alive, which means we'll just hit him real hard. There we go, baby. Big hit. big damage. Oh, you are just... Some of them say like one thing when they win, and some of them recite entire speeches. Berserker, huh? Okay. Let's go... Sure. Go to kill Berserker. I mean, it's what the team... I guess I can switch him out because he's already reached max bond, so... And that's that.
Impossible. I worked so hard. My clan's oldest wish, the recreation of a divine beast, to be hindered at the first step.
I warned you, the structure of your rite was composed poorly. Now release the children. No, they would be terrified by the sight of me. Is it because you're native, bro? I believe you are the best fit for the job. If you would, Master, I'd leave it to you. I mean, to be fair, at this time they would be. What?
Why, then I have no choice but to offer my own life.
A summoning circle. Take care, Master. Something's coming forth.
Devour my life and answer my call.
What's he summoning? I see. This is due to the disorder in the ages. Even in a modern time like this one, the instability in this world is enough to allow for the summoning of ancient beasts.
I am not a fool. I am the smartest in my village, a genius bursting with knowledge. And this is proof. Now my clan's wishes will be fulfilled.
Was he summoning? Oh, Big Boar.
No, I was trying to call for something more divine.
Fool, an attempt to summon a divine beast in London where the foundations of humanity are so unstable is doomed to failure. The only possible result would be monsters drenched in blood, full of rage.
How embarrassing. I want to go back to my village. You, mage, I have a favor to ask. Please get rid of that. We never meant to plunge the world to chaos.
I have no arguments there. You just rest in peace now.
Okay, there I go.
What a selfish mage. What a selfish mage is like saying what wet water. And don't give me that whole thing. Water's not wet because wetness means that it is like water. So water is water, so it's not wet. Shut up. Piss off. I hate that. That's like the kid in school who'd be like, black and white aren't colors, they're shades. Shut up. Semantics like that make me so mad. Who cares? It's like when I say, oh yeah, I know, I'll pick you up in my car. And they're like, that's not a car, that's an SUV. Shut up. Who cares? Car is the colloquial term for any vehicle. Color is the colloquial term for anything of all of them. I hate it. Shut up. What a selfish mage, but now that he summoned that thing, we need to deal with it. I'm mad now. It certainly doesn't appear that we'll be able to reason with it and convince it to return whence it came. That being the case, Master, we shall shine the dazzling brightness of the sun into London's night and incinerate all that is evil. I'm going to use my noble phantasm. Master, I'm leaving the moment to unleash it upon you. Let's go. You're actually not. Because we have a bunch of, ironically, foreigners, so. Let's beat them up. Okay, that's some decent HP. It's not going to mean much when we can just epically own you. Get that. Where to go? 1, 2. Yeah, not the best for getting stars, but that's fine. If we get a crit, that'd be nice. That's a crit. It's also a crit. Alright. Now he's going to give us a lot of meter. Yeah. Okay, a decent amount. Is this a decrease your charge? Yep. Let's get that on you. Okay. Get your stuff going each turn. Okay. And let's just go 1, 2. Well, we don't need that much with, well, yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3 to get you some in the back there too. No, just smacking. Love the crit miss. Stun has afflicted him. So we got your super. Okay, you know what? For extra damage, let's put you to sleep. And decrease your defense. And... Sure. Because then we got the more buster hit with you. This doesn't give you meter, does it? Decrease... I'm not worried about the quick card too much. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see, because this still do one big chunk of damage, so... Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it in her base form. It is different. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. I thought she always turned into the tentacle beast, but I guess not. Wow, okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Or if I've, like, ever seen that, I just completely forgot. It's finally over. I was sadly unable to complete my tour of London. We should lightly hypnotize the children and send them home with no memory of this. We wouldn't want them to draw a mage's attention by mentioning anything strange, would we? The bigger the issue is, whenever I hypnotize someone, I must use cigarettes to do so. Oh. I wonder if that originally meant tobacco. And they mistranslated it, because Native Americans would use tobacco to do stuff like that, right? But I wonder if they just saw the word tobacco, which might just be a colloquial term for cigarette in Japanese, and went with that. But you say that underage children mustn't smoke, yes? Yeah, definitely not. That is quite the conundrum. I suppose I should consult with Miss Da Vinci on this. Da Vinci's like, here, try this. Kids love this, and she hands him a jewel. Not like the type Rin likes. Oh my god, has anyone drawn art? Has anyone drawn art of Rin with, like, the way she puts the jewels between her fingers with the jewel? Oh my god, that's powerful. That's powerful. I might need to get someone to draw that for me. That's so good. Bloody Devil, he has a history battle you would never expect to find in caster. Like, look at this design, it's so good. Master of the bow, the spear, the knife, and other weapons. He gains a bonus to melee combat. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we got, like, a archer version of him? That's good. Talented warrior said that his desire for revenge burned so brightly that even after his spear broke, he continued fighting the Mexican army with his knife, covering himself in his own blood and that of his foes. Ever since, the terrified Mexican soldiers scream, Geronimo! Saint Jerome, saint who was famous for fighting like a lion. When fighting him, he changed his name to Geronimo. The battle, right before his surrender, that is most famous, against a force several times his own size. He went alone to assassinate the commander and succeeded. It is said that the commander had given the instructions to massacre the Apaches. He speaks in a calm, reasoned voice. His thoughts are ordered, and he remains collected at all times. Will usually treat his master with due respect. However, once you get him mad, there's no stopping him. There's a reason he was once called the Red Devil and feared by soldiers everywhere. See? Get him and Rin side by side. The two Red Devils and their love of jewels. Nice. That was an enjoyable interlude. I quite enjoyed that. That one, like, it was pretty basic, but I like Geronimo, and you get little bits of his character, right? The one thing that sucked was that one line. That one line was really bad, and I never want to ever read it again. But otherwise, alright, London has been completed. Sounds good. Alright guys, I think, since I'm out of my AP, no reason to continue, really. Oh wow, that got put at the bottom. Do they do that now? I didn't even see that. I guess they throw them at the bottom now. Huh. Yeah, we'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Maybe we'll do some interludes, maybe we'll do something else. Because I think... Does the thing start right away? Okay, well, it's to the 11th. So if it's to the 11th, do we have to wait till the 11th for that? If so, dang, that's a long time to wait. For an event rerun that is going to be very short, right? And this got delayed too. to October. I do want to watch this, because I think it'll be interesting, but alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Ciao.